Hello once again, Jose Rodriguez here. Let's do something fun for a change, okay? Let's go into Photoshop. I have the new beta version as well as the newest regular version of Photoshop. But let's create something. Let's create an imaginary landscape, mountainscape, sunset, whatever you want to call it. I have a certain set of terms that I'm going to use to generate that image. We'll choose one of the three examples that Photoshop AI will generate for us, and then we'll print it on the 8550 using Canon Professional matte paper. So let's go ahead and jump into Photoshop. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and create a new file. We're going to choose a size that will fit our 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So we're going to put here, this is the width, so it's going to be 8.5 and yeah, 11, that's it. And then we want it to be 300 pixels per inch. All right, so now that we have the document open, I'm going to hit Control A to select the item itself. Here at the bottom it says Generative Fill. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And I already copied the terms that I want to use. I'll paste them in. It says Mountain Valley Sunset in the fall. So now all we have to do is click on Generate and just cross our fingers. We'll see what the AI generates for us. Wow, that's amazing. We have that one or this one or this one. Heck, we can do basically all three of these. That would be amazing. So let's go ahead and pick. Oh, that's so colorful. We'll go ahead and pick this one. So what I will do is just leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead and save it as and send it to my desktop. I'm going to call it exactly what I named it, the terms that I used. But I'm going to just say 1.0. And it'll be a PSD. I'll go ahead and choose the other one. We'll do this one here. That's pretty amazing. Very realistic trees here. Again, we'll go to Save As. And this time we'll call it 2.0. I don't think I will save the middle one. So we'll just leave Photoshop. Go ahead and open up QImage. All right, so I am in QImage right now. I selected my desktop because I simply just have them located directly on my desktop, and here they are right here. So what we can do, since these are basically unedited images, they're basically straight out of the AI, the Generative Fill AI. I'm going to go ahead and double click on one of them. We'll open up the editing app in QImage. I'm going to hit exposure. That way I'm going to set a point just above black and a point just below white. So that specular highlight there will no longer be specular. It'll be just under white. And why not? Let's add a little bit of output sharpening to this. Say 150. And that looks really good. And I'll go ahead and save it. I'm going to leave the color saturation alone. That's already pretty heavy as it is. We'll see what the 8550 can do. We'll go ahead and open this one. And again, we'll perform the same operation. Let me go ahead and add again a bit of sharpening. That will really help the clouds and all of the foliage in the foreground. Save it. We have a 2550 by 3300 pixels per inch image. That is way sufficient a resolution for what we need. And we'll let it load, and we'll go ahead and load 1 and 2. And as you can see, I have originally set up a border around this layout. So we end up with 1/2 inch border all around. Now I have to set up my printer. I can go here and choose my printer, or since I have already set up a template, if you will, for the 8550 for that Canon Pro matte paper, I'm just going to go ahead and recall it. It'll be 8550. It'll say Canon Pro Matte right here. We'll double click that and hit OK. Boom, done. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and print this. But hey, wait a minute. Are my settings correct? I gotta make sure that they are. So we're gonna go and check that. Yes, I am using the custom profile that I created for that paper. Remember, it's a Canon paper being used on an Epson printer. So I created a custom profile. But is my driver set correctly? I don't want to have it control color at the same time. I want it to be off. We'll click on the properties, more options, click here, advanced, no color adjustment. That's exactly what we need to be able to produce these two beautiful images. As you can see, this is going to be very, very colorful. All right, so all we have to do now is hit on the print button and OK. We'll wait for the queue to load up. And once it is done, I'll get out a queue image and will come back to me. And we will follow the progress of our prints. And then I'll go ahead and show them to you all and see what we got. This looks super, super duper realistic to me, even though it was AI created. Again, that's one place I would love to have gone to. It looks like a drone shot, like an aerial shot, or you would have to be at a very, very high point in that area there. All right, so we'll come right back when this is already loaded, and we'll see what we are able to produce on the Epson EcoTank 8550. All right, so the printer just woke up from its slumber. It did not run any kind of cleaning cycle, immediately started to print. We'll see what we get. I hope everything is good. Every time you do that, the process that I just showed you in Photoshop, if I was to repeat it one more time, it would generate three different, totally different images, all in similar type mode, I guess, using the terminology that I typed in. So it could be anything. It could have been an ocean scene. It could have been a jungle scene. It could have been anything. And it will generate that for you. I'm going to go ahead and turn this upper light on. Oh, I don't even have it here. Oh, I know I'm recharging that battery, but here you go. Take a look at that. Yeah, it's bright enough, I guess. Yeah. Look at how gorgeous that came out. Where could this have been? You know, if you were asking yourself, remember I used the word valley, so it did create a valley, mountain, also mountains, and then sunset. Those were the three key words. It's really kind of a quandary, because if I don't tell you and just show you that, you're going to trust me. You're going to believe that I actually went somewhere during the sunset and was able to produce this majestic, beautiful fall scene, because I'm such a good photographer. How about that? Now this one look, yeah, it's still a valley sunset, just located in a different position as the other one. So it's using, I guess, the AI, the algorithm, and it is generating what it believes I want by using those simple terms that are used. Isn't that amazing? And of course, are you just flabbergasted at the output of the 8550? Look at that, folks. It's just crazy. Again, I haven't printed on it since, I believe, Sunday. Did I? Yeah, Sunday during the live stream, and it's fine. I could leave it for a week, for 2 weeks. I would run a nozzle check prior to printing something, of course, but it hasn't failed me yet. One time I had a couple of little lines gone in the matte black channel, and again, one quick cleaning cycle, and that handled that beautifully. So what can you ask for? That's it. We're done with you. Now let me show you a little trick. Close that. Hit the output tray. And now I don't have to run into it as I'm going around the table to get something. So make sure that you do that, and you can just close that lid manually. So my friend, whom I am printing his images, this is one of his images. Again, beautiful, gorgeous. Isn't that ridiculous that I am able to, out of thin air, produce something like this? He actually had to go somewhere, travel, set up everything, and then lots of editing. Yeah. It's a little bit hard to, to grasp, but it's there available. And you just got to be careful what you see this day and age, and passed off as real. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this little episode. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And as always, happy printing, happy generating. Oh boy. Bye bye, everyone.